out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Great Dortch back deep. It's fielded at the 45.
Oh, right now it's a tie.
On the return. And the Cardinals great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because
You better win or no V-Bucks.
Oh shoot, okay, I got this. This is for you.
But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away?
Oh no, I'm at.
I think they had a sigh of relief
I'm at
because
2 ball. Oh
when
no,
he gets outside the
that's
pocket,
not good.
big plays result downfield.
This is for you.
It's the 33 on 3rd down. Now Murray.
That's awesome.
This is
I told you that was for you.
15.
Let's
And
go.
finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're
told
able to
you that was
convert on
you.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Should I run it? I don't know if I should run it.
To throw, it's Murray. This is caught.
Let's go. I see you. I see you.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are on the board
I see you.
first on the road here in L.A. Both
Let's
sides
kick
of the
it.
football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen,
Well, that's
we're gonna
perfect.
stop them on 3 and out.
That's
We're gonna take
perfect.
the ball
That's
downfield
it.
and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. If we're going to take the ball, they won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't
Let's
quite
go.
make it to the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff
Too
team, or is
good.
that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
And just 3 yards
Please
on the
don't.
catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now it's Stafford.
Push him back.
He's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Dortch. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
So on it. I got a few on that. I got a few.
25. The nice move couldn't free him. Here's 2nd and 9. Murray now.
Catch that, no.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He moved that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help set the points on the board when this drive is over.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Troy Hill picks it. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford, pass incomplete.
If I didn't move, that would be such a good interception.
Because a lot of times they'll take a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Dixon, the punter is on as he sends it away. Here comes Dortch on the return.
Juke did not do good. I'm at 50.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreak. I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to winning.
Found the gap, found the gap.
Connor on 1st down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Found the gap there.
Shotgun now for Murray. Over the middle, complete.
Let's go.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a
I didn't mean to pass.
Keeper, it's 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. 2nd down and goal. Murray. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack. A very short sack. Taken down at the 2. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Stonewall on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals. James Conner, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals
No way I actually pushed this pass.
Touchdowns. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Throw it! Oh my gosh!
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
That's not good. That sucks. Sooner or later.
Things in this game, but let's go back to
Oh, man, that's just
the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Well, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football. Well, we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and 9. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. A nice little juke. A good return there, 17 yards.
Nothing I can do with that.
The Cards will take over, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Murray now to throw.
What are you
That's
doing?
off the mark, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there that took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held, it goes incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. And that falls to the ground.
How did you drop that?
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
I'm pushing X. Like X Tension. I'm passing. I don't care.
First of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory, look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
That's a yoink.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Rams and Cardinals, they met 3 times a season ago. They each won in the other's building in the regular season. The Cardinals 37-20 in Week 4, and the Rams in Week 14 on Monday night would win at 30-23.
That's out. That's how that
And
challenge.
of course, they would also meet in the first ever Monday Night Wild. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming up. Official here in the final 2 minutes of it. So that challenge, a successful one. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer.
I gotta find something wide open.
Throw knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line.
Well, I think we've got evidence right now that this team's not going to be daunted at all. Just because they're backed up doesn't mean they're not going to continue to throw the football. They threw an incompletion on 1st down, but they came right back on 2nd down and threw it again. And this time they hit it for not just good yardage, but a 1st down.
And he will have a 1st down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached the intermission. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. First down, Murray. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath. You think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Here's Murray.
I pushed X, man.
Anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Here's Andy Lee now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet. And they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The football going back to the Rams now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get
Good job, what do you think I'm doing?
They also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm gonna come tackle you like I meant to.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Intercept! Yes, thank you.
Couldn't bring it in.
Thank you.
This game's been going.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
Thank you for getting that out of his hands.
Both on the sidelines and in
Thank
the
you,
looking at each
Irish NPC.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Get him! Get number 31.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Are you serious?
And his guys are going to get the football.
Are you serious right now?
7-yard line.
Chad!
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game.
Chad!
We just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down.
This is what I'm playing as number 21.
Zaven Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks.
Lotus got tackled from the 10-yard.
They say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job. But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass.
No. Double it. Oh, I hate
going to
you.
be made at the 38.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford now.
No, get your booty back over here. Get it! Intercept it! Thank you.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Thank you for getting that out. That's not going to go in.
This is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Hey.
And he has got it.
No way that didn't go in.
That was never ended. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
At the very bottom, man.
It's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he can't find
Hey, that's my bad. That's
down.
my bad.
Leonard Floyd picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge.
I can't.
Have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism.
Get him off me.
He could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Powering forward.
Hey, let's go. Get off me.
And he'll be brought down.
My quarterback was too good.
An incredible
5 people I busted. I'm running it. I'm in it.
And it's 4th down before they can get the punt away whistles as we've come to the end.
Let's do this. I'm passing, baby.
It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And a gamble pays off. They get the first. So they